Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This is your daily Gogetemism number 226 for May 19th, 2015. Birthday shout outs to my niece, Michelle Morgan, aka and affectionately known as Nikki, Nick for short. And also, happy birthday, rest in peace, Malcolm X. No doubt. I got my sticker right here. Y'all see that? See it right there? My sticker. I mean, I voted. I voted today. I don't know, who's running for what in your neck of the woods, but today we voted for mayor and court of common pleas, justice, court of, whatever. A lot of stuff I really didn't know, city council, and all that kind of stuff. But it's important to vote. I know that it doesn't always really make a difference, but sometimes you gotta suck it up and buck it up and make a decision anyway. I mean, because it's going to affect our lives one way or another. It just may not affect us in ways that we like. And the reason I say that is because we're talking about authority. And when we're talking about authority, some people abuse authority. Now, anybody who has ever had a manager that was out of control, a supervisor that was out of control, cops, sometimes, especially in these past few years, cops have definitely been out of control with their abuse of authority. But we have other people like, okay, so we have policemen, we have politicians, we have supervisors, we have managers. Sometimes we have crossing guards that are out of control. We have our older siblings. Remember, some of y'all had to do what the oldest said because they was in charge. Remember that? When we was younger, somebody was in charge. So it was like only a kid, maybe a year or two older than us, but they were supposed to be the older one and the mature one. So some parent, some adult left them in charge of the rest of us, and we had to do whatever they said. It was a bad situation, but it was one of those things that we understood about authority when we were young. And some of those older siblings abused that authority. So we had to watch the TV programs that they wanted to watch. We had to play the games that they wanted to play. We had to buy things at the store that they wanted to buy. Abuse of authority starts when you're young. And if nobody says anything about it or does anything about it, then it can get worse and carry us into adulthood. And that's when we have brutality by the police. That's when we have corruption by politicians stealing money and all of that kind of stuff. Or, stealing money. Like Governor Chris Christie of New Jersey. Come on, man. 80 stacks at football games? That's abuse of authority. It's crazy. So when there's money involved, that's often a place where you'll find somebody abusing authority. And that's what we talk about, like at work with our supervisors and our managers. And that's not to say that all supervisors, managers, or cops, or politicians, or anybody in positions of authority. That's not to say that they're all out of control and that they all abuse their authority. It's just that the bad ones make it bad for the ones that play straight. It's not a good look. I've been in positions of authority before, and I never abused that shit. You catch more bees with honey than you do with a fly swatter. So if you're the type of person that uses your badge or your title or your authority, your position in order to make others look bad, make others feel bad, and to impose your will upon them, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass, because people ain't going to take but so much abuse from a person, especially when you're not really controlling anything they do, or you're not really that important in their lives. I've even seen crossing guards that abuse their authority. Shout out to all my crossing guards back in the day. Remember the safeties? I don't know if y'all went to a school where some of the kids were called safeties. They were crossing guards. So they had like the orange belt that came around here and it came across the side like that. Hall monitors. I was a hall monitor for a little while, only in the second grade, 7-year-old, policing the halls. I never really policed it. I was do whatever you want to do. I ain't trying to stop nobody. I wasn't built for that. I mean, go for it, but I ain't gonna be doing that. I like freedom. But if you have ever been in a position to be abused by somebody else's authority, it's no wonder that you're going to resent that. And resenting authority is actually no better than abusing authority, because if you resent somebody's authority, then you can turn them abusive upon you as a defense mechanism, because you don't respect their position, you don't respect their that they own something, or that they're running something, or that they are leading something. You have to. It's a give and take thing. If you don't want to be abused by someone's authority, then you have to at least respect their authority. You don't have to agree with what they want to do, but if they are in a position to lead you, then you have to at least follow for the time being, and things tend to work out better, because people will be more amenable to change and to going along with better ideas, if you show them that you respect the fact that they the boss for the time being. You know, and I use the word boss sparingly. I know a lot of people don't like the word boss. You know, ever since Dame Dash came out with that video, oh, you know, you're not somebody's boss. Now everybody want to be their own boss. Everybody go for that. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. Don't abuse your authority if you're in a position of authority. And if you're not in a position of authority, don't resent authority just for the fact that somebody is in authority. It's a give and take thing. It's just like cooperation back in the day. Remember that on Sesame Street? They taught that all the time. Cooperation. It really does work. Mosquitoes be out here biting crazy. Y'all hear those birds? It's crazy. Urban Therapy with Son. Adult class trip June 6th. We're going to the art museum. We're going to get our culture on. Culture. 12 o'clock. Saturday, June 6th. Be there in front of the art museum. We're going up in there. It's going to be nice, too. It's going to be real nice. The Daily Gogetemism Show, each and every day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in number 347-677-1533. Get with that. Also, the Urban Therapy with Son show tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about people who get happy just because they're eating something. So we're not really talking about eating disorders per se, but then again we are. But we want to talk about, why does food make some people happy? What's really the deal? What's missing in your life that makes you feel like whatever you eating is the best happiness that you can have? So we're going to look at that. And also the spring cleaning event part 3, June 20th. June 20th. We already got the date. Come on out, walk with us, talk with us, exercise with us, have some fun. Things is banging too. I'll get with y'all later. Have a good night. Nice.